Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at Snapchat. Ticker symbol is SNAP, and I want to show you kind of what I'm seeing in the charts, because I think this is one you're going to want to have on your radar. I think this one is building a base, and I'm going to show you some of the things to look at on this chart to validate that we're going to have an increase in price and some of the targets that we can expect if all things go according to plan. So first thing I kind of want to look at is on the zoomed out view. We want to show you kind of where it IPO'd, where it came down to as low as about $5. Then it rallied all the way up to about, wow, 85, almost $84. And then what did it do? Yeah, it shit the bed and absolutely fell down to a very low point of $7.52 or 46 cents. So what do we have? So I want to kind of zoom in on this. So clearly we have this channel, and it was kind of hovering in the lower bound of the channel. Then it broke out, created this top, came back. I mean, it's kind of been all over the place. Then it overthrew down at the bottom, and then it entered back in, didn't quite make it to the median line, failed at the 150, dropped down, and some, you could say this is building a bear flag, right? So not a whole lot of positive in this other than it created this pivot low, which now acts as a support line down at $7.18. Okay, it has some pretty decent volume in accumulation candles here. You have this increasing volume in this candle, this candle, this candle, and then it fell back down. However, it's still creating higher lows and higher highs on the price. So that's encouraging, even though this can be interpreted as a bear flag. And what do I mean by that? I just want to show some of the newer traders, you know, what that looks like and how I'm putting that on there. Okay, so you have, actually, I was going to do a parallel, but you really kind of have this right now. So you have this this wedge pattern, and that's could be a bullish pattern. And like I said, the reason for that is because of the higher lows on the price and the higher highs, right? You have this higher high and this higher high. So where are we at today, right? What does that look like? Well, to me, it looks like, and I'm just going to complete the rest of this now. So now we have this level here, okay? So we do not have confirmation of a breakout of this high. And why do I say that? Well, we had this candle close here on the breakout, but then we have this high. So we would need a candle close above this high before we close back in here, or it kind of resets. So essentially what we're looking for on the short-term horizon is we want a candle close above there. See, we had a rejection. That wick came back down to testing the bottom, and you can see it did not close below it. In fact, it closed probably right on the line. Yeah, right above it. So we want to watch for a candle close below it to invalidate this, or if we get some bullish, what we really kind of want to see, ideally, if you're bullish on this and you kind of see it how I see it, you want to see something like this. Boom. Right? Because if we get that, that will likely take us out of this wedge and right to the top of this channel, of this. Now from here, it depends on how strong the move is, right? If the move's strong, it could come in here, and then it can start kind of consolidating here. If it's not very strong, it's going to reject, and then we're going to get something like this to retest this upper bound or of that breakout, and then you might get something like that, right? So that's one way, that's one path. The other path would be something like this. You get the consolidation like this, and you get something like that. So there's two kind of ways I see it from a bullish perspective. Obviously, the bearish perspective is this just falls back down in here, and we come back maybe to the median line, do something like this, and come back down. So you really, again, you really have to watch the price development on this. There's nothing here yet, but it's a candidate for moving higher. Again, look at these buy volume candles, right? You get this hammer right here, not a bottoming tail, but a nice hammer candle with massive volume, and then you have increasing volume here. but we didn't have any follow through. So I really want to see something like this. Bullish consolidation in a flag pattern, and then boom. If we get this, what you're really going to want to look for is a minimum of, I'd say, 6 to 7 days, 5 to 7 days of bullish consolidation without closing below this line, okay? If you close below this line, it's okay to wick below this line, but if you close below this line, it kind of resets and it diminishes the value of it. Now it could still do something like, it could change the pattern, right? It could do something like this, like a parallel, and still be bullish. So you really just want to see how this forms. Don't be too quick to jump into this name. But like I said, you're going to want to watch for this, or you're going to want to watch for this consolidation like this. Yeah, so that's kind of what I have for you guys. I like how this is setting up. It looks promising, and the market's rallying, and things look good. So this one has bullish posture, and we really just got to watch it. So hopefully through these videos, guys, you're learning a little something. That's my goal, really, at the end of the day, is not only to bring you winners that you're going to be able to capitalize on in the market and make immediate money on, but more importantly, learn for yourself so that you can do this type of analysis. And I am trying my darndest to really show you guys through live technical analysis what to look for and what type of patterns and how it could potentially resolve, and different confluence and things I look for. And let's look at the RSI too, since we're on here. And I don't mean to jump around, but I forgot to look at that. So yeah, you have it curling back over. So we're probably going to get some consolidation. Wouldn't be surprised if it did either one of these two things. I would be actually surprised if it took this bearish path, just because of kind of what it looks like. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, here to do education, here to help you guys. So if you have questions, comments about anything I say or any of the technical analysis I present in the videos, please don't hesitate to ask. And it always helps to show your love by hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. I just launched a Telegram channel. I'm probably going to launch a Discord here shortly. But again, I just really want to help spread the word, help others, because I was very fortunate and I learned through and from a master trader that I fully respect, and he's helped me grow in so many ways. Right? There's so much kind of garbage on the internet, and yeah, I really kind of want to do my best to help people just grow. So sorry to be so long-winded, but it's important to me that you guys know kind of where this is coming from, why I do these videos, and yeah, just looking to give back. So make sure you show some love, man. I'd really appreciate it, guys and girls, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Take care. Bye.